There we go. I can hear it. Yeah, sorry. I know you don't massively care. I was working today, so this wasn't actually a stream I was meant to do. But we've kind of decided why not. Last minute one. But we are back. We are here, rather, with audio now. I don't know why that happens. It really shouldn't. Okay, cool. We're set up. Woo! We're good to go. Again, we're still watching adverts, by the way. I've been streaming for 6 minutes now, which is not a long time. Design adverts are the death of me. They will be, at least. I'm so bored. Like, just watch. I just want to see the event, man. How is everyone? How's life? There's not many people here. If anyone. There's one person here. How is that one person? I hope you're well. All right, we've got White Rhino. We've got Tony Bellew doing a little bit of a comment. So does that mean Aaron? Oh, wow. Have I missed that many fights? Mental. That is bloody mental. Surely Aaron Bowen's not fighting after Cameron Vuong. So I'm way too low down in my seat. That doesn't really make sense, does it? Well, I don't know why I'm asking. It doesn't. Cameron Vuong, Gavin, Gwynne's a much better fight than Bowen and Cowling. Let's have a looking. Maybe BoxRec just letting me down. Aaron Bowen versus so Aaron Bowen versus Tom Cowling. I'm guessing it's just not happened. Fine. Whatever. Maybe we're just talking about Vuong and Gwynne. Vuong decision is a 50% chance. Hopefully it's as good as the first fight. I just can't. I want the main event. But I also want to know how it's going on the BBC side of things. I want to know if it's going well because I think it's make or break for Boxer and Ben Shalom. Should we get up at the same time? I don't know if that's a smart idea to. Can I just watch it on BBC Sport? Was that watch live? Sign in. Oh, it's going to ask me if I've got a TV license, which I don't actually know if I've even got a BBC account. Oh, come on. Last 3 fights of that. All right, we've still got Aaron Bowen coming in then. That'll be next. Cool. Right. I don't know my login for BBC. Oh, maybe I do. Hold on. I've just logged in somehow. I didn't even know I had an account. Jack Massey is currently fighting in round. Gavin, Gwynne, Cameron Vuong is before Aaron Bowen. Well, that is. Oh, Jack Massey's just put Gabriel Garcia down. Do we want both fights? Oh, Jack Massey has knocked him out. Fight over. He just needed me to start watching. I appreciate that, Jack Massey. I don't know. Is it smart to watch both? Well, realistically, Massey's got a cut. It's going to take a while. Gavin Gwynne is walking with some fucking fury into the ring right now. I was meant to interview Gavin Gwynne a long time ago, about 2 years ago. It never really happened. Well, not really. It didn't happen. Can't remember why. He seemed like a nice fight. I spoke to him a little bit, but he is fighting Cameron Vuong for the WBO Inter-Continental, one of those ones. WBO Inter-Continental lightweight title, which is vacant currently. Beautiful. Let's watch Jack Massey's shot that knocked it. Oh, it was a really nice counter. Just walked him onto it. Terrible boxer by Garcia, but really good by Jack Massey. Here comes Cameron Vuong. Walking out to a bit of M&M, are we? Are we really? I've just stubbed my toe on my desk. I'm trying not to scream. Oh my God. Joel Kaduya beat Bobby Dalton. Okay. Bradley Goldsmith beat Jordan Dujon on points. Fine. And Jack Massey just knocked out Ivan Gabriel. Jack Massey's just okay. They're doing like the BBC Sport commentary thing where they tell you what's going on as it goes on, which is fine, but I have just seen him knock him out. We are watching Vuong versus Gavin Gwynne. I just thought I'd stick the BBC show and see if they're doing anything differently. They're not. It looks like just looks like a normal event to me. Where are they fighting? Fraser, Big Freeze, and the other bloke, Jamie TGV. My bad, that was rude. They're in Derby. The Valiant Live. So it's a bit of a homecoming for. Right, a little bit of a homecoming for Big Freeze. Makes sense. The Valiant Live Derby. What's the capacity of that? Let's see. What are they doing for their first event? Okay. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Christ on a bicycle. Right, there we go. Valiant Live. And it's live. Coming at you. There we go. Valiant Live Derby capacity. 3,500 people. That's not a bad audience. But it doesn't feel like the BBC money is putting all that much towards them. Whereas Whittaker is doing the National Exhibition Centre. It's not going to be a huge attendance, but let's have a look. Is it more? Is it less? It's got 16,500 parking spaces. Brilliant. Maximum capacity of 10,000 people. Oh, wait, the Resorts World Arena can hold up to 15,500 for concerts and events. I'm assuming it. Does it say? Doesn't say. But, okay. Okay, I mean, it's about 3 times the event. But it's 3 times the card. It's a much better card that Matchroom have put on tonight than that of Cameron Vuong. Looks very relaxed. Than that of Ben Shalom. For one, Cameron Vuong. Vuong. Let's go to work. Right, I need to adjust my seat. Let's get ready. Get locked in for these fights. There we go, round 1, Vuong Gwynne. Why am I not putting a little, let's get a little bit of text going on the bottom there. Cameron Vuong fighting well to start with. I like the jab. He's behind it. Good body shot from Vuong goes in. It's a good active first round from both. Not a lot of exchange. And Gwynne, it's his typical style. He's got long arms. Does look a lot bigger than Vuong as well. Like by just taller, longer reach, even more muscle as well. So I'm guessing he cut a bit of weight. Quite a bit of weight for this fight. There's good body shots by Vuong early on. I'm so low. Sorry, I really don't want to yawn as well. I'm not going to lose people when I yawn, but I can't actually help it. I'm shattered. And my knee is stinging, and I know I need to go wash it out. This is grim. Shouldn't say this on stream. Good uppercut by Vuong. Ignore me, please. Oh, I'm not working, so I can watch the football. Great. Good. I like this from Vuong. It's not the most entertaining way of fighting, but we're in round one. What am I on about? We're in round one. I'm losing my patience in round one. As I say, people, I know that we've got a few people here. If you do want me to switch over to the BBC card at any point, I'm going to watch Ben Whittaker as the main event. That's set in stone. I'd rather see what Ben Whittaker does tonight against a pretty good Ben Gavazi, but more than happy to switch over to the BBC card before then, or even if somehow it works time-wise, watch both main events. But actually, if time-wise it works, I will do that. This is really good from Vuong, by the way. Very sharp, very quick, beating Gwynne to nearly every punch, which, given Gwynne's going to get told off, he's using his forearms quite a lot to start this fight already. I mean, 15 seconds left of round one. They're praising Gwynne at the moment just for because he keeps coming forward and just putting himself onto Vuong. I'm actually not liking that, because that's going to lead to a point deduction because he's already been told off. Vuong's won that round quite easily. Let's see what's going on in the BBC card. Just seeing, yeah. We got someone fighting. Nope. Continues shortly. Fraser Clark versus Jimmy TKV. Full coverage continues from 8 p.m. Okay. Fair enough. Ben Davis in his corner. I mean, you got Ben Davis in your corner. What's going to go wrong? So Joel Kaduya was very early on that card then, if he's already fought. Jack Massey was always going to be early. He's not in a competitive fight. And you've got Josh Rose, who, well, he's from Birmingham. Makes sense. And he would have sold more tickets. Yeah, fair enough. Put himself up on the card. Good on him. Right, round two. Vuong Gwynne back on the Matchroom card. Gwynne's come out quite quick, actually. He's piling the pressure on, but these are nice shots by Cameron Vuong. I like what Gavin Gwynne is doing in this round. He's putting his weight on Vuong. He's forcing him just to work a bit harder. Really good uppercut by Cameron Vuong there. Really nice, sharp. And the jab of Vuong is just sort of keeping Gwynne away. These are really good uppercuts he's throwing in, though. Really nice. And I am lagging. Apologies, people. Hopefully the audio is okay so you can at least listen to something, but I do apologize for the shite quality. Unfortunately, the internet's been a bit weird recently. I'm trying to work out how I could. Let me see if there's any apps open I can close. Halfway through round two, bit of clinching going on. Like I said, I never expected this to be a better fight than the first one. Especially when Vuong's got a bit more mature. He won't want to engage. Vuong's not the hardest hitting fighter. getting into close exchanges with Gavin Gwynne, it's just not smart. And he is a smart fighter, Cameron Vuong. Right, let's end that. That's using up a whole load of shit. It doesn't need to. And let's end Spotify, I reckon. Not even open. Never mind. Okay, well, I've done my best now, people. I'm sorry if it is still shit, but at least you know I've tried. That is something. That is something indeed. Right. Good jab by Vuong. A minute left in the round. I like what Vuong's doing. Gavin Gwynne's using a lot of energy just to keep tracking him down. I do think Vuong's obviously, his output is far higher, Cameron Vuong, at the moment. Gavin Gwynne, obviously, no, not obviously, he's trying to keep him into the clinch just to get a close fight. Even though when the ref's separating them, Gavin Gwynne's right behind him, just trying to get straight back. Trying to get straight back on top of Vuong. Because he knows he's the bigger guy. And if he can, that's how he's going to tire him out. So far, good body shot by... That was a really nice shot by Vuong. Landed nice and clean. Don't think it slowed him down. No, it didn't slow him down, but it was a good shot. Good, clean shot. So another round to Vuong, assuming there's nothing dramatic in the last 5 seconds. Yeah, Cameron Vuong, 2 rounds to none in the first 2 rounds. Let's go back to the BBC cards, see what's going down. Continues shortly. So Ben Whittaker's getting interviewed. Very typical interview from yours truly. I'm so laggy. This is ridiculous. How is my stream healthy? I'm watching myself in this little corner here. I'm about 18 pixels. I'm sorry for people. Apologies, people. My bad. Ben, all the best. Oh, maybe I'm not, actually. Maybe that's... I've just checked. I don't think I'm... It's not too bad, actually. Yeah, sorry. Right, I'll stop looking at my phone now. So I'll just check. I thought it's basically, apparently, the little thing I'm seeing at the top in my screen here that tells me sort of how the stream's going is bollocks. So bollocks to it. Let's just bin that off and just assume all's well in the world. Right, round 3 out of 10 for the WBO Inter-Continental title. Much like that Key and Peele sketch. Anyone seen that? Continental breakfast. Gavin Gwynne getting a final warning before a point gets deducted. Referee not happy. And he's going to get a point deducted, by the way. I can see it in his future. If I read his palms, I could see it, and I could see the round. And the round is going to be round 5. Gavin Gwynne, point detected. There you go. Guru speaks. It's another good start to the round for Cameron Vuong. Still 2 minutes left, so more than enough time for Gavin Gwynne to win the round. But this is a much sharper, sensible performance, and it will be. It's under Ben Davison now. Let's not get it twisted. Ben Davison knows what he's doing. It's like True Geordie's filming this thing. Anyway. All right, this is much better for Gavin Gwynne. He's got him against the ropes. I do worry about Cameron Vuong's ability to keep this up for 10 rounds. Obviously, he's going to be fit enough to fight the 10 rounds, but this is a high intensity already for him. Really nice counter punching from Vuong. Just Cameron Vuong throwing about 5 uppercuts in a row there. Who win? In which fight, mate? I would try and pronounce your name, but I think it would insult you. Which fight would you like to know about? I will speak the truth and nothing but the truth. I solemnly swear. Whatever they say, I can't remember. If you're on about Molly McCann, she beat Ebonie Cotton. Ibrahim Sullivan won by knockout in round 6. Alfie Middleweight won on points. And Zelfa Barrett, that's what I can think of. Zelfa Barrett beat Liam Dillon on points. Cameron Domination. Cameron Vuong is, so far, really good uppercut he's just put in as we were speaking about him. So far, he's winning the fight. He's 3 rounds up currently, but we're only 3 rounds in, so a little bit of time left. Gavin Gwynne's definitely going to have more energy in the tank as we get further into the fight. Although the body shots could play a part, I don't know. I don't really think Cameron Wong's got the power to really upset Gavin Gwynne to the body. We'll see, though. We will see. We will see. Cameron Domination. Yeah, so far, definitely, but I like it. That's the way. I like it. Sorry. Oh, God, I'm going to get a copyright strike for the accuracy of my singing. Right. Good stuff from Cameron Vuong. The BBC card is now actually live with footage, so the option to switch between cards is open. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they're doing a bit of a history lesson like the last time the BBC showed boxing and all this and all that. Fine, whatever. Don't really care. So I'm going to go back to Matchroom, back to DAZN, where Gavin Gwynne, he has got Vuong against the ropes, but Cameron's seemingly quite comfortable just counter-punching. And Gavin Gwynne's fighting dirty. But if it works, it works. I think he's going to get a point deducted. That's my worry with it. Cameron Vuong actually sits on his feet there, sits on his punches. Who win rounds? Cameron Vuong has won the first 3 rounds. He's won all of them. Gavin Gwynne, a lot stronger in this round. You probably give it to him so far, but still a minute and a half left, so half of the round to go, and it is close. I could see. Well, that was nice by Vuong. Pushed him away with the shoulder. Just landed a nice straight right. Pretty flush on the chin. Who won between Vince Pares and Ricardo Malishka? I don't think that's these cards. I can find out for you. Vince Pares and Ricardo Malishka. Right. Well, let's find out for you. Oh, you must be on about the Manny Pacquiao show that's on tonight. Is that tonight? That is tonight. Right. Who have you got? Fraser or TKV? I think Fraser Clark. Gavin Gwynne's got Vuong hurt. Hold on. Gavin Gwynne's definitely won this round, by the way. Sorry, I'll answer your questions in just a second. I'm just the last 10 seconds of the round, and Vuong just got hurt a little bit there. He's going to get to his corner. Good uppercut goes in from Gwynne. Vuong's a little stumble back to the corner. That not looking good. Malishka and Pares won't have fought yet. Sorry, is the answer to that. they will be fighting, I assume, much later in the night. Let me just check this for you though, because I actually don't know what card they're on. That's yeah. As far as I can tell, the fight has not happened yet. It will happen later tonight. Yeah, right. Fraser TKV. I know I kind of said, but I think Fraser Clark will win. Jamie TKV for me has been a little bit unimpressive. His best fight is where he was beating, or well, boxing well / beating David Adley, and then he gets knocked out, which was a bit dirty. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It wasn't necessarily fair boxing, but it is what it is. I think I just think Fraser Clark will be too much for him. Fraser Clark's got really good boxing IQ, and Jamie TKV looked best against a big puncher like David Adley, who he's still learning lots of things. This is good stuff from Vuong in round 5. He's done well not to get hit clean yet in this round. Obviously, not a little bit. He was hurt in round 4. It's a really good fight for Vuong. It's a must win for the two of them. I think it's for Fraser Clark definitely because of his age. There's very little room for error in Fraser Clark's career. Like, he's too old to start losing. And then for Jamie, I don't know. He can lose, but the problem with Jamie TKV, I don't think. Well, no, sorry, I know he's not massively captivating. Like, I don't know many people that are excited to watch him. So he needs to keep winning fights and just sort of force himself in front of an audience and say, you might not like how I'm winning, but I'm going to win. Where Fraser Clark has actually got a bit of a fan base. So although he's 34 years old, Fraser Clark definitely can keep going. But I'm just not too. I don't know. I think a loss of Fraser Clark would be pretty damning, especially to Jamie TKV. Jamie's a bit of a weird one because he's lost to Igor Macedo and David Adley. And the Adley fight is obviously weird because you can argue he shouldn't have been knocked out, shouldn't have been allowed. But Igor McCann is not someone that a good prospect loses to like that. Macedo, I mean, in fairness, has actually gone on done very well for himself. He's 14-1. He's got 14 knockouts. So who knows? Hello, AJ. Good to see you. Yeah, and in fairness to you, nothing. I actually don't know where I was going with that. I'm so tired. Oh my god! Right. Better round from Vuong. Managed to keep him away. But Gavin Gwynne is relentless. He's keep coming forward. Jamie TKV can't really afford to lose either. Yeah, no, you are right. 8-2. Been knocked out twice. I don't believe Fraser Clark has the power to knock him out because the two blokes that have knocked Jamie TKV out are very heavy hitting heavyweights. Fraser Clark is heavy hitting. He could do it, but it's far more likely it goes to full 12. Right, over on Boxer, we've got Francesca Hennessy fighting former WBC atomweight world champion. Well, I can't remember how to pronounce her surname, but Fabiana Baitiki. I want to say Baitiki. You're lagging. Yeah, mate. Unfortunately, something. Is it bad still? Oh, it sucks. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. I unfortunately the internet's so bad. I can't even. I literally don't know what to do. How is it watchable? Is it watchable? Let's see. Because if it's not watchable, I might go and watch this with the family and enjoy the box. Well, I'm going to enjoy it either way, but it's not great. It's not great at all. You're getting like 50 different angles of a double chin right now. Jesus. I respect you a lot for staying. Yeah, okay. This is bad. Christ. Let me. Right, I've turned the Wi-Fi off on my phone. We're gonna just try everything. I can't really do much about this. Good stuff from Vuong. We will try and sort the internet, but I don't know what to do about it. Don't even know if you guys can hear me properly. Just talk boxing. Well, I'd like to do that, but I do need to also provide some. Do you know what? It's fine. You guys can listen to me. Yeah, do you know what? Julio. I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but we will do that. Right, we're in round 6 of Vuong Gwynne. Vuong's lost the last 2 rounds. He won the first 3, so he's still up, but Gavin Gwynne's pressure is definitely building. And he's making it a close fight. Vuong needs to keep this long. We saw this last week. Abdullah Mason and Sam Noak. Obviously, this is a lot lower level fight that we're watching this week, but Abdullah Mason kept it long. He won. He was winning that fight easily. Vuong has no inside get. Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, if you're not a power puncher, which he isn't, and you're naturally outboxing people from the outside, which he has done most of his career, then when you've got a guy like Gavin Gwynne, and this is inevitable in your career, especially at pro level, because at amateur level you can kind of get away with it because you're not going to get hurt as much when you're exchanging because you've got bigger gloves and head guards, or just bigger gloves. But when you're exchanging, Cameron Vuong in your pro career, you're going to come up against people that are pressure fighters. Gavin Gwynne is the definition of a pressure fighter. Mark Chamberlain put him away because Mark Chamberlain hits hard. And Mark Chamberlain's happy to sit in the pocket with someone. And he 9 out of 10 times, Mark Chamberlain will come out of that because of his level, because of his power, which is why Josh Padley did not go in the pocket with him. Vuong at the moment is boxing well, but like right now we're watching it go well. Gavin Gwynne's just pulled him in there, and he might get a little warning for that. He might actually get a point deducted, which I said he would, but he's hit him on the back of the head and pulled him in. Vuong's getting told off. No, okay. Well, actually didn't get told off, sorry. I've never heard of Benjamin Gavazi. Is he any good? It's a bit of a mixture. He's 19-1. I think he's got 13 knockouts. I was doing my research earlier. I can't remember exactly. I believe it's 13 knockouts. Let me just check so I'm not spouting shit. Yeah, 13 knockouts. He has lost once, obviously. The loss he's got that's the first fight of his career. So he's actually won the last 19 fights. Who win? I'm assuming you're still talking about Cameron Vuong. Vuong's still up, but round 7, we've got 2 minutes left, and Oh, good shot by Vuong. Really nice uppercut. Again, from the outside, as Julia said, he needs to be doing that. Yeah, Gavazi's good. Gavazi's a really good opponent for Ben Whittaker. He is a step up. He's 1901. He's powerful enough. He could. I don't think he will. I think Whittaker will win, but he's good enough. He can cause the upset. The only thing is, Gavazi's level of opponents he's fought is a little misleading. He's not got too many wins at a high level, so Ben Whittaker will be a huge step up for him, whereas Liam Cameron to Gavazi is not quite as big a step up. Is Whittaker meant to be the next big thing? He's definitely the next big thing in terms of sales and ticket sales and Instagram followers and all that. Vuong domination? No, not at all anymore. He was dominating after 3 rounds, and Gavin Gwynne sort of had his way. And if anything, I think Gwynne's probably won the last. He's definitely won round 4, 5, and probably 6. It's actually probably 3 all now. In round 7, and Vuong's just complaining about shots to the back of the head. It's not the kind of thing you want to be doing against a guy like Gavin Gwynne, because you take that as a compliment. He'll ask you to say it again. Stick that on his Tinder, right? Is Whittaker meant to be the next? Yeah, in terms of social media and how marketable it is, yes. You could argue he already is the next big thing. In terms of skill, he's got a really good amateur pedigree, really good background. Good end to the round for Gavin Gwynne, this, by the way. I like what Vuong's trying to do, but Gavin Gwynne's pressure is too much. And what Vuong's coming back with doesn't seem hard enough. Looking like Gavin Gwynne's going to take this in the final rounds, the way it's going. It's going to be hard for Vuong to turn this around. I'd say Gavin Gwynne's probably now up on the cards. But yeah, so Whittaker's an Olympian. His amateur career is brilliant. It was always a case of how's he going to do it pro with the style he's got. And obviously it worked to a point, but against Liam Cameron, it hit a brick wall. And I like the flashy style. I'm actually a fan of that, where he's dancing around and taking the piss a bit. I quite like that. But there is a limit of opponent you can do that to, because not everyone's going to get frustrated and angry. Not everyone's going to just throw their toys out the pram like Aaron Yecker did, where he headbutted him or elbowed him. I can't remember what it was actually, but like it's not always going to happen like that. Liam Cameron was composed in their first fight, and then obviously you had the WWE moment, a little bit mental. Whittaker should have lost that fight, if we're honest. He should have a loss in his record. It's a shame for Liam Cameron not to have that as a win. But he then switched to Andy Lee and was brilliant against Liam Cameron. Dominated him for the 2 rounds. This is nice by Vuong. The problem with Vuong's landed a lot of beautiful shots in this fight. They just don't do anything. I said it in round 1. Gavin Gwynne looks a lot bigger. He's a lot taller. He's got a lot more, like, his reach is a lot more. Vuong lost. Well, unless you're about 15 minutes ahead of me, which I don't think you are. It's a good prediction, though. It's going that way. It's definitely going that way. He is boxing well, by the way. I should say I've been a little bit critical. He's boxing well. He's just not having any effect. And Gavin Gwynne looks very relaxed. I thought Gavin Gwynne would get a point deducted the way he was fighting earlier in the rounds. But he's actually, you can see his experience because he knows how to hide it. Like, he's still using his forearm right now. He's using that left arm of his. And it's just, he's just not like his body is in the way, so the ref can't really see it, the ref can't call it, and the ref can't deduct the point. So it's smart boxing. Vuong complaining about back of head shot again. I don't like saying this because some of them are hitting the back of his head, but it feels like this is getting a little bit of an excuse because Gavin is just throwing. And it feels like Vuong's actually dropping down and dropping his head down. In which case, it's not actually wrong. The commentary team have just said about Gwynne throwing some uppercuts now. I agree. If Vuong's going to drop his head and try and play, I don't know if he's playing for it, but if he's going to try and play on these back of the head shots, then start putting uppercuts in. Meet him at that lower level. It is weird watching this because I still think Vuong actually, the way he's fighting looks better, but it's just having very little effect. Gavin Gwynne looks as good as as sharp as he did in round one. Vuong, it's just ridiculous. Vuong is just complaining. These are good shots from Gwynne. There's still 25 seconds in the round. I think Cameron Vuong should not be traded. It's a good learning fight for him, but he should not be standing in a pocket with Gavin Gwynne. You don't stand in a pocket when you're not powerful yourself, and you're standing in there with someone that's got a bit of power, longer levers, bigger bloke. This is really stupid fighting from Vuong at the moment. It's easy to say it because the first rounds are when you're fresh, but the first rounds he was boxing round him, making things difficult, stepping to his wrong side. But Vuong now just doesn't look right. Gavin Gwynne does look tired, don't get me wrong, but he's not fighting tired. He just looks tired. Vuong looks tired and is fighting tired, and he's a little bit sloppier than he was at the start, which again, it's fair enough. But he's losing these rounds. I mean, I think these are beautiful shots they're showing on the Gavin Gwynne land, and he did throw a couple of uppercuts. And they did land. If it wasn't for the tattoo on his neck, I think Gavin Gwynne would be doing a really good job right now. So unnecessary. So sorry, people. It's not needed. The tattoo on his neck is class. No, I'm joking. It is what it is. It looks fine. But no, Gavin Gwynne's fighting really well. This is only good for Cameron Vuong because he needs to learn. Like, you need to know what your strengths are and you need to know what your weaknesses are. And I don't know. A lot of it is respect to Gavin Gwynne because he's forcing this type of fight. But Cameron Vuong cannot ever try and put himself in a pocket. And he's landing nice shots at the moment. I got a really fucking itchy nose. Oh my God. I was using these blankets earlier. I don't know why you would know about these blankets, but they're just really itchy. I was using them at work. Anyway, Vuong stands in the pocket and he's landing, 3 or 4 nice shots, but they're not doing anything. They're not doing anything, mate. You need to move. There we go. He's moved. Oh, all right. Well, don't jab. What? Oh, see, there's just basics that are not right now. There we go. Nice body shot that went, sunk a body shot in there. You could see it. It was nice. Okay, this is a better round from Vuong. A minute and a half to go, but if he can win this and the last one, he can maybe get a draw out of this. But that is what he's fighting for now. He's gone back to trying to clinch, and I understand why. Because when you get in the close fight, but he's smothering his own work. And the shots he's throwing are quite slow now. I think he's telegraphing. I've not seen him throw a feint in quite a few rounds. This is easy for Gavin Gwynne. Gavin Gwynne just has to make sure he's... Yeah, but I think he's an easy target to hit at the moment, Cameron Vuong. Gavin Gwynne still doing the basics, but also this is a Gavin Gwynne type fight now. Because it is a fight. It's not boxing. Well, it is boxing, but it's not. This is just a case of let's go toe to toe now for the last round and a half. Right, 30 seconds left. If one can win this round, then he can still get a draw out of it. Maybe nick the fight by a point, but I'm not scoring it officially. I'm not writing this down, so I can't remember exactly, but I know I've got. Oh, is Gwynne hurt? Vuong landed a nice, quite sharp right hand. I don't. Oh, good uppercut went in from Vuong there. It does look like Gwynne's. It's a good round from Vuong. Good round from Vuong. Gives him 4 rounds to Gwynne's 5 in my book, but could be interesting. Dave Allen's saying now. Dave Allen's got it level after 9 rounds. Okay. Big Dave Allen fan. Do love Dave. But I don't think you can have half a round. Tony Bellew. Tony Bellew has not got a score. Cool. I think Vuong needs to knock him down to win, personally. But it's not. I don't think it's a robbery either way. Tony Bellew has got it 86-85 for Vuong. Dave Allen's got 80. Oh, Dave Allen's given a 10-10 round. Fine. So 86-86. I'm the other way. I'm 86-85 for Gwynne, but I can understand it going the other way. I think either way, this round 10 means a lot. There's 2.5 minutes left. It's picked up where it left off on the last round, except Gavin Gwynne's obviously putting a bit more into it because he knows it's the last fight and trying to get revenge. Good stuff by Cameron Vuong. Still shouldn't be in the pocket. Julio earlier was completely right when he said should not be in the pocket. But if you're going to be in the pocket, do it well. Do it right. It's a dirty fight, this. It's not the best to watch. Cameron Vuong forcing himself next to him now. This is interesting. Ah, you fucking bastard. Hit my hand. Gavin's doing well. Cameron Vuong needs to step it up. Half the round left. And Vuong needs to step up. He wants to win this round. Has to step up. Don't get me wrong, it's a close round, but Gavin Gwynne, from a judge's perspective, Gavin Gwynne has got Vuong against the ropes. Gavin Gwynne's got Vuong to complain. Good stuff really nice by Gwynne. Vuong landed about 3 or 4 really nice, quick shots. Nothing powerful, but just quick. Looks good for the judges. Gwynne lands maybe 5 or 6. And cleaner as well. Good uppercut there from Vuong. Just caught Gwynne as he came in. Didn't hurt him, but it's a good shot. Good uppercut by Vuong. Gavin Gwynne's like a dog. He will not stop. But he... Vuong needs to 15 seconds left in the round. I think Vuong's going to lose this round. Because, well, I think he has lost this round. 10 seconds left in the round. Of the final round. Round 10. Good left hook by Vuong. Oh, good left hook by Gavin Gwynne. Really good fight. I think Gavin Gwynne's won. I think Gavin Gwynne has won that. I think he's got it by about 2 rounds, Gavin Gwynne. I won't be surprised whatever way this goes. I mean, Dave Allen had it even, which means Gavin Gwynne won. Tony Bellew had Vuong up by 1, which means that this is a draw because I think that last round was fairly conclusive. Dave Allen's gone for a draw. Right. Tony Bellew's got it a draw. I think it is a draw, but I think if someone's gonna win, actually, sorry, I don't think it's a draw. I think Gwynne's won. If it's a draw, it's okay. I don't think Cameron Vuong should win this fight. Could be wrong. Meanwhile, let's see what is going on over on the BBC, where I believe Francesca Hennessy is currently fighting. Given that I'm lagging, I might as well just pull it up anyway. Why not? Hennessy Batsiki is in round 6. Got to say, the quality's very good on this. Let me mute that. Don't need to hear it. I mean, I'm watching it and it looks like a fairly normal Francesca Hennessy fight. Looks fairly comfortable, moving around. Just waiting on the result. We'll watch Hennessy Batsiki or Baitaiki. I don't know. Bite, but it could be Bite Waiki. Okay. Apparently, I just can't pronounce any name, but I can pronounce Hennessy. And Francesca Hennessy just landed a really good body shot and then went upstairs after. That was really nice. She's going to cause a lot of people problems with the way she moves. Her footwork will be the biggest thing. She doesn't hit super powerful or anything, or any more than anyone else, really, or any less, in fact. She's a very average sort of punch power. But the output and the angles that she does create, pretty incredible to watch. I mean, even right now, like, she's very central, very down the middle right now. And then just dropped down. I mean, almost bumped her floor, came straight back up and landed a left hook. Like, that's good skill. Round ended. Scorecards are taking a long time in Vuong, Gwynne, which makes you think a little bit of one of those ones across the desk. That didn't work. I've accidentally just flexed like 60 quid. My bad. Sorry, guys. Didn't realize I'm rich. I'm not. But all right, here we go. Scorecards are coming. So we'll finish watching Francesca Hennessy after, because we know they're going to take a long time to get Bowen in the ring. Giorgio Vizioli versus Joe Howarth, Wednesday, December 17th. I will be live for that because it's a Wednesday. So there is a guarantee that I will be alive for that one. Right. Vuong and Gwynne still waiting on scorecards. I mean, how long will I love you? Lifestyle, love you. Right, come on. Here we go. Okay, here we go. David Diamante's mic is not working. Still not working. Still not working. Brilliant. There we go. Right, he's got a mic that works. After 10 rounds of action. Right, here we go. $97.93 Cameron Vuong is very one-sided. Okay. Majority draw. Yeah, I think it makes sense. I'll be honest. I thought Gwynne nicked it. I don't. 97-93 is ridiculous. Like, I mean, if I could not yawn, then I could expect, like, 97-93 is insane. He did not win 7 rounds. 95-95 is okay. That's fine. Don't mind that. But none of the judges gave Gwynne it's weird. Very, very weird. Calling for the trilogy. Right, we'll see what Eddie Hearn wants. All right. Oh, Jesus. I love the zone. I love Matchroom. I love boxing. I hate the amount of patience it takes. Like, the fight's been over for like 10 minutes. Besides the fact the fighters just want to get out of there. Like, why don't we just... All right. Gavin Gwynne thought he won it by about... he thought he nicked it, so won it by a round. But... Okay. Gavin Gwynne's not too disappointed, basically. Okay. Ultimately, these two just don't actually dislike each other. Fine, they've drawn. Right, let's switch over. Let's watch the remainder of Francesca Hennessy versus Fabiana Baitiki. Let's get that in the old. Oh Lord! Oh gosh, can't even. Oh God! Right. Bring in promoter Eddie Hearn. Can't even remember how to spell her name. Bye. Kai. There we go. We're now watching that. Right, we're going to just split. I know I said it's technically a Whittaker Gavazi card watch along, but fuck it. Let's watch them all. They're in the corner. Francesca Hennessy, breathing quite heavy, but generally looks all right. She's been showboating in round 8. Here we go for round 9 of the co-main event. Are we already at round 9, or is Hennessy just fight me mid? Because this was the co-main event fight. So there's a good chance that we're going to see Fraser Clark versus Jamie TKV before we get Whittaker out. So that would be ideal. Aaron Bowen's going to be fighting next on the Matchroom card. Aaron Bowen, Tom Cowling. Right. Francesca Hennessy almost halfway through the round. Just moving really well around Fabiana. Nice body shots. Actually moving her back with the body shots as well. So you can tell they are having an effect. Again, just creates angles really well. It's all coming from the footwork. She moves her head like well to get out of the way of punches. Oh, nice. Landed about 3 to the body and 1 straight upstairs. It's high level. Looks like Fabiana's a Crystal Palace fan from the colour scheme. But not that it matters. I mean, that doesn't matter at all. But she's from Brighton. Or anywhere else, because Crystal Palace are just fucking the bane of my life. But whatever. All right. Another good body shot from Francesca Hennessy goes in. Good uppercut goes in. Like, this is almost it's far too easy. She tries something a little bit showboaty there. Just gets caught. Not heavy, but just got a little bit caught. Should just wakes her up for probably the last round. Ben Shalom sat ringside with Callum Simpson. Another good body shot goes in from Francesca Hennessy to end the round. Look, the way I'm watching this, I'm guessing she's won every single round. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I'm tired. Oh my god. I can pass out. Shit. All right, here we go. 10th and final round. Francesca Hennessy versus Fabiana Baiti. And it's live. God, I should just do that full time. Why don't I? Anyway, not the point. They actually did not go out when I said. They've just gone out now. Right. Here we go. A little bit of a clinch to start the round. Fabiana's actually pushed her away. That was nice. And then it's just good stuff from Hennessy again, who goes straight back into the clinch. Smart fighting. Good body shot again from Hennessy. Goes into the clinch anytime she's overstepped or just keeps the distance where she needs it. Uses the top of her arm, pushes her away a little bit. Good body shot again. I'll tell you what, I'm surprised these body shots aren't taking more effect. Fabiana has clearly done her 6-minute abs. You remember 6-minute abs? I feel like that might still be a thing. When you're like 13 in your bedroom trying to get abs, you're like, oh, do a 6-minute workout. Mate, those things were brutal and didn't give you abs in 6 minutes. Who time? Me time, baby. No, I'm watching Hennessy by Tiki now. Then I'm going to watch Aaron Bowen versus Tom Cowling. And then if time allows, we'll watch Fraser Clark versus Jamie TKV. And then finally, Ben Whittaker versus Benjamin Gavazi. So it's everyone's time. The time is now. The fight starts now. David Diamante, little reference for you there. Real fans will know. Jesus. Right, 15 seconds left of the round and the final round. And again, Hennessy is winning this. This is a better round from Fabiana Baitiki. Better than what I'd seen previously. Obviously, I've not watched the full fight. I was watching Cameron Vuong versus Gavin Gwynne. The fight is over. Francesca Hennessy, I think, has won that very comfortably. Definitely feels that way. Let's just see. Yeah, I think so. I mean, the BBC have a little bit of commentary thing underneath, suggests that she has won every single round. The Zone just doing a bit of advertisement. I tell you what, that is the good thing about BBC. Won't get the adverts. Hopefully they're going to update. No, not update. Hopefully they're going to give us the scorecard now. That would be ideal. I can start a poll. Oh my god. Don't even know if this is worth doing, I think. Right, David Diamante is about to announce Aaron Bowen and Tom Cowling into the ring. Would you look at that? I've done a little poll. There you go, people. Have a vote. Who's going to win the main event? 100% for Ben Whittaker. Who would have thought it, eh? Not me. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. What a walkout. Francesca Hennessy, I believe, will wait. Yeah, she's basically won every single round judges' scorecards. Let's just wait for the official. There we go. Francesca Hennessy wins, and she wins by basically just total domination. Won near enough every single round. Right, I'm going to mute that again. I'm going to close the BBC. Oh, no, do you know what? I'm lagging anyway. We're just going to keep the BBC going. What is it good for? Absolutely not. Oh, I'm good singing. Maybe I should just do that full time. What do you reckon? Should I be a full time singer? Tom Cowling looks ready. We'll. Aaron Bowen making his way into the ring. Let me update what the now watching thingy maboggy says because we're not watching anymore. Bowen versus Cowling. There we go. Here comes Coventry. Right. Francesca Hennessy's getting interviewed. Okay, well, we're going to keep an eye on the BBC one because if the main event does start on there, I am going to switch over from Bowen Cowling to Clark versus TKV. Not to be rude, but it's just a bigger fight. Bowen looks ready. I think it's a hard fight for him. It is. But Aaron Bowen has got a lot going for him. I think he'll win this quite comfortably. Don't want to go crazy here, people. But I think the bloke will win. Oh, I need to shave. I look like shit. Right. Doesn't matter. Who cares? There we go. No, not really. Oh, can we just get the fights going? I need my bed. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. Oh, I'm going to turn my alarm off. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to sleep like a king. Yeah. Not that you guys need to know that. They're just announcing Bowen and Cowling in the ring. Announcing Howard Foster as the referee. 10 rounds of boxing scuttle. Midlands. I'm dying. Midlands middleweight area champione. Champione. Ole. Aaron Bowen has got a big old crowd out there. You can hear them. Jesus. Newark, England. Tom Cowling. All right, here we go. Aaron Bowen looks. I think Aaron Bowen will do this. This is a fight that he should win, could win, will win. I think realistically. Why have I got a dislike? Oh God, heartbreak hotel. Bowen. Great bit clean, boys. Right, here we go. Fight's about to start. Who's excited? Because I am. There's only one Adam Bowen singing a song, laughing along, walking in a winter wonderland. There's only one Aaron Bowen. It's a good start for Bowen. He is quite clearly the bigger fighter. Not necessarily by... Well, he's just a lot taller, basically. We started well behind that jab. Got caught there, but it is boxing. You're going to get caught. Well, you get punched. Yeah, it's a slow start, but it's just behind the jab. Tom Cowling taking centre of ring. Not a bad start from him. Cowling making sure his head's not in one in one place. Christ. It's good stuff. I mean, there you go. Bowen's let his right hand go for the first time. It was a good shot. Landed a little bit more on glove than anything else, but still a good shot. It's good stuff from Bowen. It's good stuff from Cowling as well. Good job from Cowling. Right hand from Cowling. Quite slow, but it was, I think, more just to make sure he was within range than really cause any problems. Good uppercut, Cowling. Didn't land clean, but it was nice. Bowen put one to the body there. I think this first round might go to Cowling. I mean, we'll see, but I think for the time being, good start to the fight for Tom Cowling. Could give that round either way. I'm giving it to Cowling because I think he won it. For more great commentary, make sure to subscribe. No, I'm giving it to him. He was better behind the jab, that's why. not a massively great round from either, but got to do what you got to do, ain't ya? Got to do what you got to do. If you meet me halfway, I want to go you stay for you Monday. Anyway, let's go. All right. Round 2. Want to see a bit more activity from Bowen in this one. Round 1, obviously, feel him out. You get your range, fine, no problem. But don't want to lose too many rounds. Tom Cowling, not a big puncher, only 4 knockouts from his 14 wins. But you don't want to give him any confidence that he can outbox you. Unless you think he's going to get... Well, no, because this is what I mean. Sorry, he's not a big puncher, so he's not going to overstep on a punch because why would he be stupid? Need to force the mistake. I think the best way to force... Oh, good shot by Cowling. A left hook that, honestly, if you had a bit of power in those hands, that would have done something. Good shot. Good shit by Tom Cowling. Aaron Bowen's head is very static. Bit of a weird fight so far. Good shot from Bowen now. Just actually responding. Bit weird from Bowen so far. He's just eaten about 4 jabs in a row and then a right hand. And not all, but a lot of that comes from his head not moving at all. No twitch, no nothing really. He's getting caught in these traps by Cowling quite easy. Good stuff by Bowen there. Nice. Gets out of the way of the shot and lands alone. Good jab by Bowen. Again, though, Tom Cowling wins this round. There's a minute left. Let's see how this goes. Bowen definitely done better in the last minute and a bit. Minute and 10 seconds than Cowling. But I think Cowling's still on his way to pick up the second round here. It should have been not an easy, but it's a fight that Aaron Bowen should win. Bowen's really just not got that right hand going yet. And even the left, his jabs are quite... His jabs aren't doing too much. Show it. I'm sure you're talking about the fights. But oh, good shot by Cowling. I'm not showing the fight because I would like to keep the channel. Thank you. If you want to watch it, it's free on DAZN. I mean, you have to pay for DAZN, but it's free on DAZN. So Bowen lost that round comfortably, by the way. Second round he's lost. We're only 2 rounds in, but yeah. Meanwhile, Jamie TKV is in the ring. People, what do we want? Let's get a quick little thing going. We've got 50-50 between Ben Whittaker and Ben Gavazi in the poll. That's quite surprising. Between 4 votes as well. Okay, so we've got some votes in that. Doesn't matter who says. Whoever says first wins. Do we stick with Aaron Bowen or are we going to go to the heavyweights? Oh, look, someone said heavyweights. Let's go to the heavyweights. Cool. Right. I'm going to mute you. Let's get Big Bo on the mic for the BBC event. where Fraser Clark is making his. Oh, Fraser Clark's not even in the ring yet. Okay, well, look, we'll stick with Bowen for now then. There's nothing against Bowen. Yeah. Would you be my love? Would you be mine? Coming at you next with a bit of karaoke. Stay for after. Don't. Actually, I'm not doing karaoke. Maybe in future. Not tonight. Too tired. Right. Good stuff from Cowling. His jab pops the head of Bowen back. Really nice stuff. In round 3, 2 minutes left. Fraser Clark about to enter the ring. We are going to switch over and watch that. But we will wait until they're actually about to fight because we might as well get at least another round out of Bowen and Cowling. God, it's good having 2 free events on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Right. Would you be my love? Would you be mine? Minute and a half left between Bowen and Cowling in round 3. A good round by Cowling. Bowen is doing. He's doing better at the moment. The last sort of 10, 20 seconds, he's looked a lot better. But we just need a bit more from Bowen. A bit more activity. Fraser Clark is in very good shape for this fight. They are. Aaron Bowen really needs to do more. I think corner. What the fuck? Cowling is doing very, very well. Bowen is not fighting well, I'll tell you that. Landing some better shots to the body at the moment. And Bowen is definitely throwing with a bit more venom at the moment. Okay. Better round from Bowen. I still don't think he won that round, but it's a better round from him. Definitely hurt him that little bit more. Right, the heavyweights are about to kick off. Let's switch over. Now. It feels like end of round 3. Switch over now. I need to sit up. Oh my God. Hello. You can see me a little bit better now. Right, anyway. Clark. We'll see as TKV. Okay. We're now watching. We'll watch that. Right. Let's get that going. Both fighters are in the ring, so we don't have to wait. Oh my God. I'm yawning. Oh my God. Fucking hell, mate. Stop it. Too tired. All right. Fraser Clark is getting announced properly, formally, whilst in the ring. From Bowen on Trent. Big Mo doing a big old job here. Right, I really should start with Bowen. So we're going to keep watching Bowen just because they're in round 4, and realistically, Clark and TKV is not going to kick off for a little bit. Bowen's just been beaten to most of these punches. Don't wrong, he is starting to look a bit better, like he was in round 1. Well, actually, no, the start of round 1. We got red versus purple over on the BBC. Yeah, best of luck to you both. Touch gloves. Right. There we go. Clark versus Jamie TKV has begun. Jamie TKV starts with a jab in the first second. 12 rounds. Got a feeling these two are going to go to war because they've both got a point to prove. Both have a point to prove. Let's see what happens. So far, a little dirty, but it's all right. A lot of clinching already. I mean, we're 30 seconds in. We've had 3 clinches. Good body shot by Fraser Clark. Good uppercut by Fraser Clark. Really, Jamie shouldn't do that. He bounced himself off the ropes into a punch. The uppercut keeps like good body shots by Fraser Clark. It's a good start. Good shot by TKV. I'm just like calling him Jamie. TKV's annoying me. Nearly half of the first round through. Good body shots. This is from Fraser Clark. Landing really nice both sides. No real response at the moment from Jamie. These are good body shots from Fraser Clark. That's another low shot. Oh, good uppercut from Fraser Clark. Jamie just does not look at this level so far. I mean, we're a minute left in the first round, and Jamie, he hasn't landed a good shot yet. Fraser Clark has gone low twice already. Jamie TK, I mean, we are 2.5 minutes into this fight, and his plan so far is to clinch. How are you going to get fans from that? It's not a good fight from Jamie so far. Very poor. Very, very poor. Ten seconds left in the round. Really good Fraser Clark round. Really bad Jamie TKV round. Meanwhile, Bowen Cowling is winning this fight quite easily at the moment. Looking to cause a massive upset. 4 rounds in. Tony Bellew's got it even. Dave Allen's got it 40-38 to Tom Cowling. Oh, Tom Cowling goes down as I start praising him. Aaron Bowen landed really big there. Sorry, I am watching 2 fights at once. It's a little bit crazy. Tom Cowling does beat the count. He is up. He doesn't look too hurt, but there's 2 minutes left in the round. And we know Aaron Bowen can, he finishes his dinner. So let's see. Still will be a concerning fight for him because he ultimately has not done too well. Here we go, around 2 o'clock TKV. I'll keep an eye on Bowen at the same time. Bowen is landing some nice shots on the shin of Tom Cowling. And Clark TKV already in a clinch with intense. Fucking Christ, man. Stop clinching, Jamie. You got to throw a punch at some point anyway. So why don't you try that instead of clinching? There we go. Threw a couple punches. But Fraser Clark is a lot sharper, faster. This is so boring from Jamie. But I don't understand this. He's got good attributes, Jamie. He's got long arms. I mean, not necessarily longer than Fraser Clark. There's good body shots that are going in for Fraser Clark. For a guy that did a lot of shit talk before this fight. Oh, there was a good left hook from Jamie there in the clinch. Fraser Clark probably overcommitted to the body shots. I think he just maybe too relaxed. Good body shot from Fraser Clark. Surprised to see Fraser Clark go for the body so much though, because we know Jamie can be knocked out. I think what Jamie's doing actually is holding down one of Fraser's arms, kind of keeping it locked the opposite side to the ref, and then throwing a hook over that, over the arm that's taken. Over in Bowen Cowling, Bowen seemingly has broken the nose of Tom Cowling, or at the very least, it's just bleeding right into his mouth. It is not the nicest sight. Good stuff from Fraser Clark. This is better from TKB. That he's actually throwing. A minute left in round 2. Fraser Clark backing up, looking to almost counter him. I think he's actually letting him get more involved. And then Fraser Clark clinches. Stop clinching, people. It's doing my fucking nutting. Right. Really good body shots by Fraser Clark again. Left and then right. Hitting both sides. Again, not sure what use it is. Jamie's not a quick fighter. He's not naturally. Jamie getting a little warning from the ref there. I mean, this is just. Again in the clinch. I mean, I do. No, I don't. I was going to say I see some advantages of Jamie in the clinch, but there's just none. Good shots by Jamie TKB, actually. I'm hating on him a little bit, maybe a bit too much, but I think he's actually fighting quite well at the moment. It's a good round 2. Round 2 is over. It's still Fraser Clark's round for me because the clinching. I'm going to very quickly grab a drink. I'll be back hopefully very soon. I'm going to mute myself, but I Sorry, people, took a little bit longer. The drink I was getting was not where I thought it was, but it's all good. Round 3 of 12, I was watching on my phone. Better round for Jamie, but again, too much clinching. And after much consideration, I've decided I can't be asked for the clinching. It's just a bit of a slugfest. There you go. Good body shots by Fraser Clark. That looked a little low from Jamie. And he's just giving a warning to Jamie about that low blow. Meanwhile, Bowen Cowling is still going on into round 7, even though Bowen did drop him. I mean, the way it was looking, does feel like Bowen needs to knock him out. Obviously, still got rounds left, 10-round fight. But it's definitely not. Cowling looks much stronger. John Nathan's got in the middle again. Looked like a low blow. Whoa. Really? Deducting a point for the low blows. It's interesting. Fraser Clark hit some low blows in the first round. Jamie TKV, I'm not sure. Whatever. I guess that's good refereeing, but that feels like bullshit to me. Definitely feels wrong. But it is what it is. I don't agree. Right, here we go. Round number 4. Jamie TKV versus Fraser Clark. TKV has had a point deducted in round 3 for low blows. And we're back in the clinch. I should say it's not a bad fight so far. It's just very much a close fight. And it seems like at any point one of them is holding the other's arm at every single point in the fight so far. So it's a little bit boring. Fraser Clark so far working towards the body. Again, just referee separating them. I think he needs to separate them a little bit more. Oh, good uppercut by Fraser Clark. I think it made it look better. I think Jamie actually snapped his own head back to try and get out of the way, but actually just got caught towards the end. Clark's fist a little bit faster. Clark looking at the ref, not really sure why, because he's holding Jamie TKV's right arm under his armpit. So good uppercuts by Fraser Clark. Fakes going to the body and then brings it back upstairs. It was nice work from Clark. Again, the left arm is trapped by TKV. Now Clark's getting told off. Oh, my God. And again, Clark's getting told. I mean, this is just toddlers and daycare. Oh, there's a good few shots that went in there. Just want to see. Fraser Clark might be hurt here. Good uppercut goes in from Jamie TKV. Good left hook goes in from Jamie. TKV is Jamie's still on the ropes and Fraser Clark is still throwing, so he might not be hurt. I can't quite tell. Good uppercut. Fraser Clark goes to the same feint to the body and then go upstairs that he did before, and TKV has clearly learnt not to allow it. Oh, my nose is bloody itchy. Right. Oh, my eye. Fraser Clark trying to get some distance so he can put a bit more weight into his punches, step into them. Jamie seems comfortable against the ropes. I'm surprised, given what happened against Adelaide, that he's so comfortable getting hit. It's not always a bad thing. You've got to believe in yourself. Good shot by Fraser Clark. Definitely landing his best work to the body of Jamie TKV. I just don't know how much effect that's actually going to have. Especially at heavyweight, body shots don't always have the biggest impact. Good left hook by Jamie TKV. He's actually started winning this fight now for me. I think he's picking up the rounds. Good uppercut at the end from Jamie TKV. Fraser Clark not walking back completely legs under him as he gets to his corner. But Jamie does have the points deduction, which I forgot about. But so it's probably quite equal. Will you be mine? Will you be mine? Right, over in Bowen Cowling, we're in round 8 with a minute left to go in that round. Cowling's face looking fairly bloodied by blood from when Bowen landed earlier, round 3, landed on his nose. Bowen has put Cowling down. Since then, though, I think Bowen's been fighting better, but it's still a pretty even fight. We're back over to Clark TKV. We're in round 5 of 12, and we are straight back in a clinch. TKV using that forearm a lot. You've got to be careful with that. The ref was having a little look there, and then he dropped it. Smart boxing. It just feels like Fraser Clark's not got the power for this at the moment. Can't really hurt him. TKV, that is. TKV obviously has lost twice in his career, both by knockout, so he can be knocked out. Good left hook by Fraser Clark. That was nice and sharp. Just as he was moving him back as well. This is good. It's better stuff. Jamie TKV getting told off again. BBC commentary is a little bit weird. Almost trying to tell us facts about the vowels in the name Fraser and how he's named after Joe Fraser. I mean, that's kind of cool. Whatever. Fine. Don't mind it. Anyway, production quality, by the way, very, very good. Once again, a timeout has been called. No, not once again. Sorry, the referee's just called a timeout, and I think it's fair enough. There's too much clinching. Let's have an actual boxing match, please. Can we just have a fight? Cowling still very much ahead. Good overhand right by Jamie TKV. Lands not quite flush, but does land on the head of Fraser Clark. Fraser Clark, gotta be honest, both of them look almost tired. This is a slugfest since round one. But it's all right. We'll stick with it. One of these boys will drop. I think that's looking likely. TKV backing him into the corner. Clark now in the corner. Jamie just forcing himself in. Clark angles himself out. Nice bit of movement. Fraser Clark looks like he's taking this round off. The jab of Jamie TKV is very effective at the moment. It's good stuff. Good round by Jamie TKV. And I got to say, I think he must have won the last 3. I'm a poet and I didn't realise. 3 of the last 4 rounds. 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 3 of the last 4 rounds Here we go, round 6. Fraser Clark just trying to get a bit of this. No, man. Oh my god! Good left hook by Jamie TKV. And now we're ballroom dancing again. Oh my god, man! Can we just? Okay, there we go. Got a little bit of distance between them now. We're actually able to throw a punch, and we're hugging. Like, I'm a fan of clinching, and genuinely I am. I think it's a good part of the sport. It's a useful skill, and it is a skill to clinch. It's not just a thing to do when you're desperate and tired. But this is just annoying because it's very possible to make it an infight without having to hold each other in through clinching. Good left hand went in from TKV. I mean, the ref has separated them 3 times this round already. And no doubt he'll have to separate them again because it's just ridiculous. Unrelated, but Aaron Bowen is looking like he's about to take his first loss of the career against Tom Cowling. Tom Cowling fighting really well in round 10. 2 minutes left to go in that round. And 2 minutes left to go in that fight, I should say. Fraser Clark, TKV. There's a nice couple of shots there that landed from Fraser Clark. And then we are back to having a hug. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Never felt this way before. Good shots by Jamie TKV. Really good left hook. That left hook, short left hook lands hard and often. And Fraser Clark leaning on him, but I think Fraser's definitely got his legs under him, but I do think Fraser is hurt. Another left hook lands from Jamie. It's another round for Jamie TKV, who, although he has taken a points deduction, is probably now back up on the scorecards. Meanwhile, Bowen Cowling, we've got half of the round left. Bowen. So I got distracted by Steve Bunce's passion. Love Steve Bunce. Right. Tom Cowling, by the way, put an absolute clinic on against Bowen. I'm not going to let this go unnoticed because he is going to beat him, assuming he doesn't get knocked out in the next 30 seconds and assuming the judges' scorecards don't, fuck him. Having said that, Bowen is throwing the stink at his chin. He is trying to flatten the man. But I think Bowen's actually hurt himself. Good movement from Fraser Clark as we start round 7 of the British heavyweight title fight. First event for boxer on the BBC. And Aaron Bowen versus Tom Cowley has ended. And I think, well, from what I have seen, Tom Cowley should be declared the Midlands area title holder. Good win for Tom Cowley. Once again, the ref is separating the fighters over in Derby. TKV has a little left hook, right, and it just goes in like a flash. Everything else he throws is reasonably sharp, nothing wrong with it. But the left hook is quick and chopping it, so it's a really good shot he's got. Seemingly lands on Fraser Clark every time. Oh, good punch went in from Jamie TKV there. But he was holding him down, the ref telling him off again. Getting told off again. We're in timeout for the second or third time this fight. I've never seen a ref get involved so much in my life, and we're only in round 7. I got to say, I think Jamie TKV is fighting well. And he seems to be getting more active as the rounds go on, which I don't mind as a plan, because Fraser Clark gets tired and gets tired quite quick as well. He is a big man. By good left hook again by TKV. And Fraser Clark's landed. No, he hasn't. Oh, come on, boys. Let's get this over and done with. Ben Whittaker needs to save the night tonight, by the way, because I am extraordinarily not bored. Bored is the wrong word. I just need some better fights, please. Better fighting would be appreciated. Oh, these left hooks from Jamie are the answer. That's the one. Works. Fraser Clark still there, still coming. Bowen versus Cowling is getting a winner announced at the moment. Fraser Clark's chin is extremely good. The fact Wadley knocked this bloke out is ridiculous, but whatever. Let's see if Tom Cowley does get the decision. No, from what I've seen, if he doesn't, that's a big old robbery. It's difficult without the audio to know who's won, but we'll wait. We will wait. Boom, 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 boom. Tom Cowley beats Aaron Bowen. Great win for a great fighter. Midlands area middleweight champion, but it kind of means more than that. Yeah, means a bit more than that one. Here we go, Fraser Clark, TKV round 8, and the ref has separated them within 15 seconds. Oh, I want to gargle on acid. Can we please? Just please. Could we get something going? A bit of flow would be nice. Good upcut by Fraser Clark as TKV comes in. What is the poll saying? 76% think Ben Whittaker will win tonight from 17 votes. Benjamin Gavazi, 24%. Okay. So I think the 2 people that voted initially have been joined. Interesting. Maybe they know something that we don't. I think Ben Whittaker will win and make potentially easy work of it. TKV in the corner, and the referee separates them. I mean, I can't even say the referee's getting involved too much, because if he wasn't involved, these two would be one person to have absorbed each other. Because they will. Who won, Bowen or Cowling? Tom Cowling just beat Aaron Bowen. Literally announced a minute ago. Bowen put him down in round 5, but Cowling got off the canvas and won the fight. And he's got a big old cut on that left eye of his as well. So it's a really good win for Tom Cowling, who is now the Midlands area champion. Good shot by Fraser Clark. This is a much better round for Fraser Clark. Doing very, very well. Referee separates them again. That time, I actually don't think he needed to step in, but in fairness, habit's a bitch. Good shots by Jamie TKV. Fraser Clark took a step back there and then came straight back into it. And now we're having a singing song. Oh my God, I'm going to die. Right. Fraser Clark landed some good shots in this round. It's definitely going to be his round. Oh, huge left hook by Jamie TKV as he finishes off his 3-punch combo. Beautiful shot upstairs. He's been setting that up all night as well. He's been going to the body with a little left hook, right hook, and then went back upstairs with the left hook. Really nice way of setting up the only shot, not the only shot, but his best shot of the fight so far. It's a good uppercut by Fraser Clark as he leans on TKV. It's a good fight. It is a good fight. It's just the clinching is too much. I still give the round to Fraser Clark though. I think TKV did well towards the end, but bam, 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 bam. So you're on it. You're on it. Boom, 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 boom. We've had another vote for Ben Whittaker. It's very one-sided in the poll. Round 9 has just begun. The ref's involved. Guys, I'm tired. I want a knockout. I've not seen a knockout tonight. I'm yet to see a knockout. I'm going for 2 hours. I've watched 5 fights, 6 fights. Yet to see a knockout. And there've been long fights as well. 2 10-rounders, 3 10-rounders. This is a 12-rounder. We had a 6-rounder, and Molly McCann versus Ebonie Cotton, which was not a bad fight. A little bit scrappy. Wanted a little bit more from Molly McCann, but it's okay. Good shots from Fraser Clark going in as we head into the second half of round 9. Who win which fight? Albi Limani. Couldn't see if that was an I or an L at the end of your name. Which fight do you want to know about? And I will inform you daily. Eagles are hungry. Albania. Is there an Albanian fighting, or is that just a massive Crystal Palace fan? Let's find out. Who do you mean, Albie? And I'll let you know, because I'm missing something. Not convinced that any Albanians have fought tonight. Unless I am being stupid, in which case I apologise. Oh, sorry, my ear. I know, it's grim. Shut up. Shut up, Clive. Right, anyway, where was the fight? Oh my God. I turned the fight off for a second to check stream quality. And all I see are them having a hug. Anyway, the clinching's not actually getting on my nerves as much as it was. Although I still would like, Fraser Clark needs to take a step back and fight from a range. Every time he steps in, he loses and he gets caught. He started the fight well because he actually sat behind a jab, and then the clinching of Jamie TKV. Can lose in UFC, but in street fight, never lose. Albanian fighter because boom, boom with gun. I agree with the premise of what you're saying. If I gave anyone a gun, I'd assume they'd win the street fight. But when you say UFC, is that what you think? We're watching boxing. There's no UFC on at the moment, is there? Callum Simpson and Troy Williamson ringside. With it, 300 views. Thank you very much, Pippo. Well, another few votes for Benjamin Gavazi. 71% plays 29%. God bless Albania. Yeah, God bless Albania. Sure thing, man. Great. Good interview. And here we go for round 10 of Clark versus Jamie TKV. The fight has looked like it's going to really come alive. It hasn't. Full stop. It hasn't. It's been a good fight. It felt like it was a good nice shot by Fraser Clark there. We are 30 seconds into round 10, and the referee is separating them. Good shot by Fraser Clark. I'd just like a bit more. Jamie TKV, I think, is actually winning this fight. So I actually haven't got a problem with what he's doing. But Fraser Clark, I think, could be doing more from the outside. He does not need to throw a jab and then a straight right and step in every time. Oh, big left hook again from Jamie TKV. I'm surprised Clark's still standing there. I got to be honest. He's taking some huge shots. He's got a big old chin on him, Fraser Clark, which shows you Fabio Wardley's a nut job, because how the fuck do you put this bloke down? Oh, gum shield of Jamie TKV has come out. Second time it's come out. I don't think he's spitting it out. I don't think he's spit out. I think he's actually been. For me, he was on top when that threw out. So whatever. Anyway, another good shot by TKV. Again, the left hook. I mean, the left hook's going to win him the fight the way it's going. Minute and a half left in round 10. Sorry. Timeout again. And Fraser Clark is getting a talking to about his use of the shoulder. To be fair, it's about time Fraser Clark got a proper talking to. And fight resumes. That is the third timeout in this fight. Fuck me. Third time. Jesus. Okay. Fraser Clark land. Fine. Referee straight in there to separate them. He's doing a good job, this referee, I got to say. Give him a bonus. Get him a takeaway. That's what he should get. I could love a takeaway right now. I could get a burger. No. I don't need a burger. I just need sleep. Right. Again, it's a really good round from Jamie TKV, who's just pretty relentless at the moment. And I think Fraser Clark should be doing a lot better than he is. But Jamie TKV is fighting really well. And he's winning this fight, and that's all that matters. I do think that point deduction might screw him over a little bit. But he's landing good shots at the moment. Oh, good uppercut by Jamie, goes in. 20 seconds left in the round. Fraser Clark still doesn't look that. He doesn't look hurt. He's only really looked hurt once, but these are good shots from Jamie TKV. So another good left hand, another left hook. These left hooks are insane, mate. Like every time he throws, it lands. Okay. Round 11. Champione rounds. Oh, Christ. Whittaker, not too far from making his ring walks. It does look like we're going to get both main events in there full, which I am happy about. TKV definitely hurting Fraser Clark, but good shots from Jamie TKV. Oh, a little stumble from Clark there. This is a much better round already. Not as much holding. Oh, what a shot by Jamie TKV. That was huge. I think Clark is one big... Actually, I can't say that because he's... Good shot. Jamie TKV again. 2 minutes in the round to go. I'll tell you what, he's it's not far. It looks like his eye is the size of a golf ball at the moment, though. He's not going to be able to see out of that eye already, I think. That eye, I don't even know when that happened. I've only noticed it now. Good left hook from Jamie TKV. He might have missed the moment just to put him down in this round. There's still a minute and a half left. He won't be fully recovered. TKV could do it. Good body shot by Jamie TKV. Right on the belt line as well. Nice. There's blood down the back of Jamie TKV, which I'm guessing is Fraser Clark's. Oh, good left hook by Jamie TKV. Jamie landing some really nice shots. And Fraser Clark is hurt. He's stumbling backwards. Oh, what a shot by Jamie. Oh, good shots by Jamie TKV. And Fraser Clark has almost fallen on top of him. Fraser Clark is out on his feet at the moment. This fight's as good as done. If he can get to his corner, that is ridiculous. But I think Jamie TKV is about to get the knockout here. 20 seconds left. Fraser Clark still throwing enough for the referee not to stop it. He's looked up at the clock there. Oh, Fraser Clark can't even put his arms up right now. Good little short uppercut there from Jamie. He's smothering his own work. I don't understand how Fraser Clark's actually got back to his corner, but he has got through round 11. But that was heavy. It was a heavy, heavy round. That's a big round for Jamie. I'll tell you what, Ben Whittaker's about to make his ring walk, and I don't really want to interrupt the fight between Clark and Jamie TKV, but we know Ben Whittaker does like a little walkout of walkouts. So we are just going to get that going on the left-hand side of my screen, whilst Fraser Clark is getting ready to go back to war in round 12, where I honestly can't see him winning. But if he does something here, it would be pretty special. Ben Whittaker's walking out to a dizzy rascal. So Ben Whittaker instantly is up in my estimation as a fucking legend. Here we go. Round 12 has started. And Fraser Clark is already leaning over. It doesn't look good for Fraser Clark. Not finished. No, it's not finished yet. Jamie TKV landing heavy at the moment, though. Oh, he's brought Dizzy Rascal out with him. Really hoping that is Dizzy Rascal, because I'm half watching and I've heard bass and then I'm not recognizing the song anymore, but I've got too much noise going on. Anyway, we'll get back to that. Why not show in live? I can't show the fights, mate. Not allowed, sadly. Otherwise, I would. It would be cool. But no, that's copyright heyday. 2 minutes left in the round. Clark stumbling. It is Dizzy Rascal, by the way. Good shots by Jamie. I'm waiting this match 1 week. What the fuck? And not see. I can't show you. I don't know what to say. There's ways of watching it, mate. It's free to view. Are you? I mean, if you're in Albania, I don't know, but there are websites you could use. That's for sure. I can't annoyingly tell you what they are, but I can, mate. But look, go on Reddit, search for the fight, you'll find it. But I can't show it on this channel. It is copyright. I don't own that footage. Which website? Go on Reddit. Go on Reddit and you'll find someone will have posted a link or something. Anyway, right, a minute left in round 12. Fraser Clark, the fact he's still standing is incredible, but he is not winning this fight. Where, mate, I'm not allowed to like spell it out for you. Sorry, I don't want to get angry with you, but like I can't tell you where to find it. If you go on Reddit and search for the fight you're looking to watch, I'm sure something will come up. Good job by Fraser Clark. Jamie TKV's fought really well tonight. And if it's not for that point selection, I'd be 100% certain he's won this fight. I still am. I still think he should have won this fight. Right, I don't understand English. What the fuck? Well, I didn't comment on that. What? Well, I'm just saying go to Reddit. I wasn't speaking about English. Huh? And that's the fight over. What a fight it was. To be fair, it got very good. Jamie CKV for me has won. Is it time for Whittaker? It is time for Whittaker. Whittaker is in the ring. So is Gavazi. We are just watching the result of, as it goes to points, of Clark and TKV. It's going to work out time-wise when you get both in there, AJ. Hopefully, they get the scorecards out quick and then we'll move straight on to Ben Whittaker versus Benjamin Gavazi. Just so you know about it, Fraser Clark is stumbling around the ring a bit. Like his legs are not under him at all. The fight is done. I think TKV won near every round, so we'll see. But Dizzy Rascal, Dizzy Rascal. Ben Whittaker walked out with Dizzy Rascal, which was fucking cool. Ben Whittaker walkouts. They're not the best. They're getting to be the best. David Diamante doing his main event announcement. The time has come. There we go. His line is done. Jamie TKV. About to get the scorecards for the new British heavyweight champion. David Diamante introducing the fighters, so it should work out bang on time-wise. Hopefully. Fraser Clark, for me, doesn't look like he knows where he is. Unfortunately, I think he has lost this fight. quite easily. It's a really good performance from Jamie TK because mate, Fraser Clark is stumbling about the ring. If anything tells you who's won a fight, you just watch how the two of them are walking. Doesn't look like Big Fraser knows where he is. They are announcing Ben Whittaker now. He is in the ring. They're just announcing his record. He looks very relaxed in there so far. Ben Whittaker's 68%, so there's been a few more votes, and a lot of them for Benjamin Gavazi. Interesting. A little bit surprising, but maybe you guys know something I don't know. Here we go. Big Mo about to announce who is the new British heavyweight champion, and then we're going to go straight over to DAZN as we watch Ben Whittaker in the main event for Matchroom for the first time. And it's Benjamin Gavazi. Okay, well, Jamie TKV is British heavyweight champion. He has won by split decision. I'm kind of surprised it's split decision. I thought unanimous for me. But there we go. Well done to Jamie TKV. We are now just going to go straight over for Ben Whittaker time. Here we go. We've all been waiting for it. We've all been waiting for it. He's come out with Dizzy Rascal. He's in some of the brightest fight kit I think I've ever seen in my life. It is silver, but it is reflective. He's basically got high vis on, but without any of the green part to it. Right, here we go. Round one has started. Ben Whittaker versus Gavazi. I need to update my thing very quickly to say what we are watching. But we are watching Ben Whittaker versus Gavazi. There we go. Good start to the round for Ben Whittaker. Gavazi started okay, but Ben Whittaker looks comfortable. He looks very relaxed. I mean, he kind of always does. The jab of Ben Whittaker landing nice already. He's found his range very, very quickly. Gavazi is trying to close the gap, but he's trying to close the gap by almost lowering his head. You'd expect a fighter like Ben Whittaker, he will throw an uppercut down there. The jabs of Ben Whittaker are so quick. It's really good to watch. Jeez. Ben moving really nicely around the ring. We're only a minute and a half left in round one. Right hand lands for Ben Whittaker. Another good jab. A little bit of the showboat coming out there. Oh, good body shot by Ben Whittaker. He's going to, oh my, he's huge right hand from Ben Whittaker. He's put him down. I mean, a minute and 40 into the first round, and Gavazi is down, and within a second, Ben Whittaker's landed, and then Ben Whittaker's put him down. Don't get it twisted. If Ben Whittaker's showboating now as well, telling everyone to calm down, sit down. But within a second, Ben Whittaker's just landed 3 or 4 really good shots, and he's landing big again. Smothers himself slightly. Oh, huge shot. The fight's done. Ben Whittaker, that is clean. That is a huge knockout. And Gavazi's going to have to get put on oxygen. That is ridiculous. And that's the Ben Whittaker we need. Had a bit of a showboat, but showed the power, showed the skill. Nice. And that's all I was asking for tonight. I said I need a knockout. I've watched 7 or 8 fights now, and I need a knockout. And Ben Whittaker provides, and provides quick. Almost 2 minutes. That's all it took. Let's watch that back. That is going to be knockout of the week contender. And I think if not, that is just going to be knockout of the week. But we will watch that back. That was easy for Ben Whittaker. Very, very easy for Ben Whittaker. Don't get it twisted. Benjamin Gavazi, it was a good fight. 19-1, but he's 19 wins in a row. Never been knocked out before. 13 knockout. I know the level of opponents that he was fighting was not great. Okay, let's see on the final poll. 35% of you were wrong. We're going to end that poll now. Should have ended it before the fight, but oh, is what it is, mate. Is what it is. What a fight. Well, not what a fight. What a win. Sorry, what a knockout by Ben Whittaker, who wiped him out. And as much as I love seeing him take his gloves off, I'd like to see the knockout again, please. DAZN. Maybe they get the other. That knockout was hilarious. It was very easy for Ben Whittaker, but I do think we're going to see fights like that. He'll be under Andy Lee. He'll be a lot more focused on just winning rather than winning in a certain way, which I do think that was happening with the showboating in the early stage of his career. But he does have everything, Ben Whittaker. He does have everything. How far he'll be able to go, I don't know, but he's got every skill in the locker. He's every attribute in the locker that he can go and do it. Dizzy Rascal back in the ring now, celebrating with him. Dizzy Rascal came out for 2 minutes of work to watch 2 minutes of work as well. He is an entertainer. Yeah, exactly. He is. And even there, this is what I mean. We got the good 50-50 there. Well, not 50-50. We saw a bit of his natural showboating where he tells the crowd to calm down. He does his little two-step and all of this. And that's great. But equally, and more importantly, he won. And he won well. And he didn't mix the two together. He got him out of there seriously. So the dancing around is fine if you're going to do that. That was the issue with the Liam Cameron fight, is that he wasn't used to mixing between the two styles or even just creating this new one. But that was a brilliant fight. Brilliant knockout. Jeez, I'm so tired. I keep saying brilliant fight. It was not a brilliant fight. It was an easy win for Ben Whittaker. And it wasn't necessarily an easy opponent. The zone is still not showing this knockout again. Gavazi still sat on his stool, but it's Gavazi now stood back up. Seems much better. Struggling to get this left glove off of Ben Whittaker at the moment. Who went? Ben Whittaker. Ben Whittaker knocked out Benjamin Gavazi in 2 minutes. Did it very, very quick. Very, very easy work. Just lands some lovely shots on him. Dave Allen wants Whittaker versus Aziz. I think that's a great fight. They are showing the knockout now. I mean, he mixes up the punches really well. Like, when he's not able to hit the head, he goes to the body and he lands hard to the body. And he just, yeah, beautiful shots. But the knockout was brutal. To the body, 1-2 up top, out cold. What a shot. Okay, I think we're going to call it there. Obviously, Monday knockout of the week will go out. At least 2 knockouts will go out on our TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts. So make sure you are subscribed or following on the others. Subscribed, is kind of the most important. So if you could do that, that would be awesome. But that is completely up to you, of course. We will put knockout of the week out. That's where you vote for who had the best knockout over the weekend, and then they get a trophy. And I think we will actually have a trophy for Boxing This Week's next episode. So that would be kind of cool. Thank you very much for watching. I think we had like near 400 views. It's pretty good. I don't know about subscribers. Let me check. I think we're at 3. All right, we've had 1 or 2 new subscribers. Decent. That's not bad. Thank you very much. I mean, it was a last-minute stream, so I can't be expecting too much. Hopefully, you'll have a good evening or rest of the evening, and good, decent little Saturday night there. Decent little fights. Thank you very much, and good.